we are good to go here. Let me go check on this here real quick here. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. I just gotta do a little muting over here there on the main channel. And we're good to go here. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to be doing an update on the main channel. Everybody's aware that we have a dog abuse case going on here in town. And I'm pretty sure it's not the only issue, basically, that goes around in the country, around the world, because there's be cases everywhere eventually. So just going to have to kind of basically the law enforcement can do what they can do legally. Everybody else has got to stay within the legal bounds and all that stuff with the constitutional rights and all that stuff. We'll just discuss somewhat on that on an upcoming video, not on this channel, but on our main channel where I created the dog abuse situation in our that's nearby. Basically, it's literally just 5 blocks away. That's basically where it was located, somewhere about 5 blocks away. So that's basically it. But let's just talk about what happened if those showed up on YouTube. Holy cow! Especially if it's a large channel that does this. Holy smokes! It's going to be more war on the small channels again, isn't it? Basically. So yeah. So it's going to be more situations. I'm pretty sure YouTube is going to be cleaning out a lot of abuse videos. They've been doing it past few months, but unfortunately, there's a lot more out there on this platform that needs to be cleaned up one way or another. Basically, if you're going to be doing YouTube, basically. So a lot of channels was taken down, and some was taken down at their advice of their attorneys. I.e. the Martins that I talked about earlier, last year's controversy. You also had a controversy with child abuse and some form of dog abuse on videos here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them still out there. I'm pretty sure YouTube is going to be cleaning house on those controversial videos. If the media ever finds out, guess what? New policies, new guidelines, and it's going to be even tougher for the small channels to even upload a simple video, even if you're just, let's say if you're grilling hamburgers, something like that, or grilling hot dogs. People are going to be upset with those videos because they're probably the vegetarians and say, well, that's animal abuse too, basically. Like I said, a lot of issues basically involving not just outside of YouTube, but you know, in the media and all that stuff, talk around town and all that stuff. Basically, the scariest part is what happens if those, let's say in my backyard, for example, the case in my backyard that I was talking about on the main channel. What happens if they were uploading videos and they get 100 to 300,000 views and people thought that was great? No, not under community guidelines. That is not great, and it's not good for everybody else in that. So I'm the Mr. David Langley. How you doing? Yep. Yeah, everybody has every right to upload videos about the news events. We have every right to talk about them and all that stuff. But basically, it's like I said, there's Philip DeFranco. He talks about news events on his channel all the time, anywhere, including child abuse, even animal abuse and all that stuff. We have every right to talk about it and all that stuff. And it's just to bring awareness out. And basically that was it. Just we brought awareness, and we had a lot of good comments on both sides of the issue and all that stuff. But basically, what I mentioned, law enforcement in that video, you gotta remember their hands are tied. There's only so much they can do and all that stuff, and we have to give them the benefit of doubt as much as possible. So, and they gotta stay within the legal backgrounds. But now let's just talk about what happens if those videos, what happens to the people that abuse those animals and made videos and put them up to upload on YouTube. Is YouTube gonna leave them up? Is YouTube gonna take them down? Why is these videos are still, why some child abuse videos are still up? Why is these ones are taken down? And all that stuff. I mean, YouTube is really also it's got their hands tied basically. So basically, it comes down to is this. If it looks like, if it's really somebody that's a kid's getting abused, basically, the creator's going to have to let YouTube know what's going on with a video. Basically, they will look into it. YouTube will look into a video. If it seems like it needs to be taken down, they will take down a video. They can take down any video they want. They even take down a video if you're just talking about, just planning your vacation. They can take down that video, or your vacation video, to say, wow, that looks like somebody's having too much fun. That video should be taken down because I can't afford to have fun, and I don't want to see that person have fun. It just comes down to the gamut of things that could go wrong and all that stuff. So, and all that wonderful good stuff. So basically, yeah, it's the platform. There is a platform. Yep, there is. Yep. And basically, what's wrong with the YouTube platform is how they really enforce the community guidelines when it comes to this stuff, and that it usually comes us, the viewers, the creators, and all that stuff. If it's something offensive on TV, I'm pretty sure it'll never make TV, or we just stop watching TV and the ratings take a dive. And all that stuff. So it's very simple. If it looks offensive, and you can turn it off, and move on to another video. Or if it's really offensive, take a stand on it. That's why you have what you call, if you look down below on every video, you will see options where it says a flag where you report a video. Basically, you can make your complaints there, timestamp everything there is about that video and all that stuff. And if YouTube will look into it, they'll take the video down. If not, take the entire channel down, basically. But it's got to be overwhelming evidence. They just cannot take down a video because somebody does not like somebody. That is channel. And it's like it's against community guidelines. Just talking about it is basically does not violate and all that stuff. I hope YouTube doesn't rule over us little people. Unfortunately, Mr. David Langley, I love your videos and all that stuff. You got good documentary style videos and all that stuff. Basically, what's going to happen is YouTube does not care about the small channels at all. They'll kick the small channel to a small curve. If the big channel did the same thing, basically that's when we had the Logan Paul situation. Hi, Trucker Jukebox, how you doing? If let's say if Logan Paul showed another dead body, look at Logan Paul made a video tasing a dead rat. He's got PETA on him. A dead rat.
Hi, Trucker Jukebox.
And that, so that's but basically those videos some of the videos are taken down, some of the videos are still up. Like I said, we're at the controversy of the larger YouTubers. They can do anything they want. It's all about the money for YouTube and all that stuff. And basically that's it. It's just we're at the mercy of the larger YouTubers. Smaller YouTubers, we have to be extra careful what kind of content we have to put up. And that because if we cross that line, YouTube will just take us down just like that. Just boom, bang, and that's it. Hang on a second here. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to make a big comeback. You know how he's going to make this big comeback real quick there? He's going to fight KSI on YouTube. They're going to fight KSI. They're going to have a boxing match. They're going to come down and have a boxing match. That's his big comeback. It'll be a big knockout. KSI wins. And that, so. But yeah. Yeah, you subscribed since that incident? Yeah, I have never subscribed to Logan Paul and all that stuff. I have never subscribed to Logan Paul. He's one of those what you call Viners. Remember Vine, where you had 6-second videos? He came over and basically just run roughshod over YouTube, basically, and all that stuff. And it's a basically it's a situation that it's like they've taken the vines. See, here's the problem when you have two different video formats. We're basically got YouTube with its guidelines, and when you got Vine, when they was up and running, they had their guidelines, and the guidelines don't usually match up, basically. So they don't really agree. You know, it's two video sites just don't see eye to eye. Some video sites will let you get away with more, some won't, basically. And they say the toughest, they say the one channel, if you ever sign up for, let's say, Twitch, you really have to know their guidelines, because any violation, even if you did not commit it, they can ban you. Basically, they can just flat out ban you from Twitch just like that, even if it's not your fault. That's been documented evidence that a lot of large YouTubers been talking about and all that stuff. They can just get instantly banned. YouTube will give you at least a chance to redeem yourself, but not many people do redeem themselves on that and that. So I'm going to have, like I said, I'm going to have a little brief update. I'm making a video later today. We're going to do a little brief update on the situation. Reason I didn't have on the next two videos tonight and tomorrow on the main channel. The reason you won't hear updates on it, I was waiting for the video on the main channel from last night to see what kind of reaction we got. I got the reaction I wanted. Basically, it's both sides of the issue and all that stuff. We got the comments I really was looking for. I appreciate all the comments on that video too. So basically over on the Angie and Chuck show video from last night and today. I think when I get done with this live show, I'll put a link down below in the description box when I get done with this video, basically. So I'll have that. I'll put that link up for anybody. I think most of my viewers and subscribers are subscribed to our show anyway. So they'll just go to the Angie and Chuck show and see the video there. Just my opinion on the situation and all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, I have to take my neighbor to get cigarettes. Talk. Okay, see you later and all that stuff. See you later, Mr. David Langley. Check out his channel if you have not checked out his channel. He's got some good Riverside documentaries, around town documentaries and all that stuff. It's like more of a documentary and all that stuff. It's very, I kind of like him. I watch him once in a while. So if you guys have not checked it out, check out his channel. While you still got a chance, click on the all you have to do is just click on find the three dots and just click on it and just go to the channel and check out his stuff. Basically, that's it. And that. So, but are there going to be more animal abuse videos on YouTube? Any more child abuse videos on YouTube? I hate to say this, unfortunately, yes. Because of people's going to know how weak the YouTube system is and how weak they can change their algorithm and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we're going to have more controversies. And if it's a big mega channel, I'm pretty sure the small channels are going to suffer eventually. And like I said in our year in review on the main channel, 2018 is going to be an interesting year. It already is an interesting year. Just right out the word go, basically. Happy New Year. Here's some controversies for you and all that stuff. Yeah. Hi, Cycle Master. How you doing? And all that stuff. So as content creators, we have to be very extra careful of what we put up. Just make sure. I know a lot of people ain't going to like every video. We're not going to please everybody. I mentioned that on a chat here. When I did an edited version video. And basically, you just got to watch out for any form of dog or animal abuse, you know, like chicken fights. We're not talking about how to slaughter a cow. And I don't think YouTube would have done. I don't think no one would be smart enough to put that kind of video, how they slaughter a cow and how they cut a cow for your meals and all that stuff. I don't think anybody will put a video up like that.
Thanks, Chuck.
And that. So
Elvis is black too.
don't worry about that, Angie. Okay. Yeah, I got Angie in the background, and I don't want her to mention other channels that we don't I watch, but I don't want to mention here. Unfortunately, Angie has a big mouth today. Camera's on. What does it mean when the camera's on, Angie?
I gotta watch him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, when we talk about dog abuse videos that comes up, or cat videos abuse comes up, or any form of animal abuse videos comes up, just what they call peer torture videos. And unfortunately, if the child abuse videos comes up, basically, if you guys ever find them, get them reported, and you have to timestamp everything. You have to go down to details and everything. If YouTube does not do anything about it, then there's a problem with the platform itself in the future. So, and all that stuff. But it's us small creators got to make sure we keep our clean content going and keep our content relatively clean as much as possible, which is not easy to do. We know we all have our little controversies we have to come up. But hey, I was told sometimes a little drama in our lives gives you the views. Can give you views and subscribers, a little happiness. People just unsubscribe for some reason. I don't know why they do that. We put up a happy video a while ago. I lost like 5 subscribers. When we did a happy video, I lost 5 subscribers. I put up a controversial video. Either I gain subscribers or I lose some. It's just gain, lose, gain, lose. But basically, when the larger YouTubers does these controversial videos, they seem like they just gain subscribers even more. And that's really unfortunate it came down to that. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. I don't want to be too long here. I didn't really want to go this long on it, basically. But it comes down to I was supposed to do something else here, but I just got a little... I just want to see how long I was on here. So we're at 17 minutes already. So we're just going to wrap it up here. So it just basically, we creators, we're going to have to find a way to clean channels that shows controversial content when it comes to child abuse, dog abuse, cat abuse, any form of animal abuse. Abuses should be reported any way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's a prank. If you put your kids on the wall, duct tape and mouth gag, that's child abuse. If you slam your kid down to the ground, that's child abuse. If you had 2 dogs and you take a baseball bat and just whack them just to see which one will live longer, that is more abuse. That is animal abuse and all that stuff. And I can't believe how many people will abuse their kids and abuse their animals for views, basically for views. And if these videos are still up, I don't want to search them, but if you ever came across a video like that, even in a regular standard video, basically report it. Basically, regardless, report it. And we small creators, like our channel, we have to be extra careful what we post anyway, when it comes to this situation and all that stuff and that. Hi, Kimberly, how you doing? And that. So basically, there's a lot of controversial videos out there. I know with the situation we have in our backyard on the news, we're not the only one that has this controversy around the country. Everybody else has their version and all that stuff. And basically, it comes down to when you guys see actual animal abuse, actual real-life animal abuse, like people hitting dogs, cats, forcing chickens to fight, and all that stuff. Yeah, sometimes those big channels can be boring. Yeah, I agree on that. Some of those mega channels can be boring at times. And I only subscribe to a few of them because they usually have opinions on that. So we got somebody here and that. So we'll take care of that. And basically that's just like that. And that. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here real quick here. So yeah, if you got animal abuse, and like I said, YouTube has to verify everything before they take action. Because it says in the community guidelines, when you do report, it takes 24 hours for them to review it. And once they find out if it's controversial, they'll take the video down. They'll get a community strike. Basically, that's it. And that. So And that. So we're going to cut out of here. And we'll see you next time. We'll do another live show unannounced. Basically, whenever I feel like, when I got another issue that we want to talk about, or something I might have planned in the future on that. So, yeah, just kind of watch the big channels. Watch them like a hawk. Basically, like that. What kind of name was that? I don't know. It's usually what we call a troll. That's a troll account. That's a third time I blocked that person. So I don't know. That's another thing I'm going to be issuing as a talking issue, because at one time, as we close this out, YouTube used to have only allow you to have one account, and that's it. Yep. And that. So we'll.
Situation in China is all taken care of.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit here. So, yep. Sorry about the little side mess here once in a while. When you do a lot of shows, there's a lot of stuff you have to.
Let's get back to know we're doing one Saturday on the Angie and Chuck show.
Well, we'll see. Okay, we'll see on that. Okay, I got it scheduled and all that stuff. That's going to be talking about subs, basically on the main channel. So, and all that stuff. So, yep. So let's get out of here. So if you guys see any child abuse videos or any form of abusing of other people, animals, and all that stuff, or is it actually physical abuse for views, report them and all that stuff. So basically that's gonna be it and all that stuff. So yep, you're welcome, Jukebox, on that little tip there and all that stuff. Oh, you tried that recipe? You actually that's Madam one. Yeah, he was talking about a video I made over on the main channel, adult treats, basically, and all that stuff. Yeah, I hate to make those recipes and that. So and I let the experts make them and all that stuff. I'm not much at making gummy bears and all that stuff, but yeah. Okay, that's a good way to end the show. Let's go eat a vodka lace gummy bear, basically homemade. And that. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. And that. Oh, we're just gonna cut out of here. Hi, Brandon. How you doing? Okay, basically, if you see any abuse on YouTube, report it. And YouTube will have to verify the account. They'll have to watch the video to see it makes these violations and all that stuff. They have to certify that the violations were made and all that good stuff. And those videos will be taken down. I don't really want to. Oh, by the way, Brandon, we've been talking about animal abuse that just happened in my backyard just recent last couple of days. I have a video on the main channel talking about it, and we had a lot of good comments on all sides of the issue. So we're all good square. I'm going to be making a video today. We're going to start that video just basically on the patio. We're going to do like a little patio chat we used to do on the main channel at one time when we first started our YouTube. We'll do a little patio chat on the patio. And that's when we're going to start the video, basically, on that situation. And that video is going to be up in 2 days, basically. So what I'm leaking right now is, excuse me here for a second, that burp came out of nowhere. That's what I hate about live shows. You can't edit them out in that. So basically what it comes down to, we're going to close it up as this. We had an animal abuse case, dog abuse case, 9 pit bulls, 1 died, and the other one's in nursing. They're in good health. There's charges filed and all that stuff. There was a controversy over the months or years why there was no action and all that stuff. Police action is always, police is always tied up. I have a police scanner. I listen to it every night, and they're always tied up on a lot of stuff you would not believe and all that stuff. And you would not believe why they're all tied up and all that stuff. So, yeah, so basically it comes down to is this, basically, simple, they're going to take the case by case deal. If they're too busy to do a welfare check, they'll pass it up till they get to it and all that stuff. But mostly we've been talking about the animal abuse case, and these cases is really hard to prove that actually happened. Basically, it's eyewitnesses that has to be required and all that stuff, and other situations has to be required. And unfortunately, we walked past that house many times in our, I don't know how many times we had in our videos. I couldn't tell because we had over 800 vlogs that probably would have been on the video maybe once or twice. I don't know what video it is, to tell you the truth and all that stuff. So we're going to cut out of, we're going to get out of here. But that's basically what we're talking about today on this Chuck Chats. Basically, I know it's a little long, so we're going to cut out of here. So thank you for watching, everybody. Just remember, you got animal abuse in your neck of the woods. Basically, if you do witness it, take proper precautions, or basically just let the Humane Society know, or your local animal control know, and all that stuff. And make sure you got neighbors who are collabing with, basically saying the same thing. Basically, if you get neighbors, if you get 10 or 12 neighbors basically saying the same thing, I'll guarantee you they will investigate it. Basically, so and if you see it on YouTube, it is incriminating evidence, unfortunately, and I've seen many YouTubers has put incriminating videos up that got them jail time. Actually, there is videos that actually pop people. I've seen videos that actually got people jail time. When they do groping videos and all that stuff, that nailed them jail time because that's incriminating evidence. I also seen somebody who put up a video, basically ran a stop sign on a video, and guess what happened to that person? He lost his job because of that. Don't put up incriminating videos. Basically, if you're gonna do videos, make sure you edit out what you don't want, and if you're gonna put up incriminating videos, you better be ready to pay to the piper, they say, and all that stuff. So, yep, if you came across of any videos of any kind like that, basically, there's a place down below you can report it, timestamp it, everything, and hopefully YouTube does the right thing by investigating it. If it does violate every community guideline on those abuse animals, because it is in the community guidelines and all that stuff, it's just it's just unwanted material, and that's not material for we creators, small creators, want if we want to keep our honest content still viable and all that stuff. It's just going to be more controversies on YouTube, which is nothing new. It's getting like an old story. It's like beating an old drum that's about ready to lose its bang and all that stuff. So, okay, let's go out of here. We'll see you guys next time here on Chuck Chats. Thank you for watching.